Yeah, and welcome to PapastachePop. So I love this era of music, and this band was like one of the quintessential, just freaking awesome bands of that era. Now, it's mostly no leads, just all kind of strummy. Whether, the live version's got some cool little bluesy licks in there, but the song for the most part is strumming. And if you need help with your strumming, there's going to be a link in the description box below. It's an acoustic strumming video that's not on YouTube, but it'll totally help you with the strumming, the upstrokes, the downstrokes, and give you exercises to help improve not only your strumming, but your rhythm and timing overall. So check that out. As for the song, there's only a couple parts, and they're pretty easy, and I'll do the beginning slide part, but be forewarned, it's like the third time I've ever played slide, so it could be a little rough. But other than that, let's zoom in for a closer look. Alright, so check this out. I never play slide. This is like my second or third time ever playing slide, so this totally sucks. Just, send me hate mail in the comments below. But the opening riff, and this is the only part you really need slide for, goes a little something like this. Okay, so if you don't have a slide, or you have no desire to play slide, like I didn't forever, I wish I could now. Learn all things that you can. It makes you a better guitar player. But anyways, if you don't have a slide, check this out. What we can do is we can simulate the slide with just our fingers. And we're going to start out on the G string, 4th fret, and we're going to slide up to the 6th fret. So you would go. Okay, and then you're going to come back down to the 4th fret with your first finger. And then you're going to hit it twice. 1, and then you're going to slide on the second one to the 6th fret, back to the 4th fret. Okay, so you got. Then you're going to go, and you can use maybe your first finger or your second finger, and slide from the D4 to the D6. Okay, so you got. Now you're going to keep that finger, and you're going to go down to 2 and 4 on the D string. So you go 2, 4, slide back to 2. Okay, so you got. Now go back to 4. Okay, and then we're going to go back from 4 to 6. Then you go 5G down to B4. And you go 4, 4, 5, 4. Back to 6 on the G, okay? So you start. That big heavy distortion comes in, throws off the slide, and you're into the song, to the main riff, all right? Okay, so that riff's super, super cool. Oh, by the way, everybody always asks me what I use to get my sound. So this is just an Ash Telly. I have a Noble's OD1, a super cheap, super freaking awesome distortion pedal. They're $100. They're so killer. You got to get one. Chorus a little bit with an ME5 line 6, and then I had an Echo Park line 6 delay. That's all I got going. All right, so this riff, you're basically going to mess around with an E chord. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit the B and the E strings at the same time. Okay, the whole time we're doing this riff. So you start on the 2nd fret and you bend it up a half step to the 3rd fret. B string, 2nd fret, bend it up to the 3rd. But you got to hit that high E with it. Now go back down to 2 and then to open. So it's open B and E. So now you're going to go to the 2nd fret G, and you're going to hit the B open. Okay, so you got. Now after you do that, you're going to go hammer on 1 to 2 on the G, followed by open B, open E. Okay, so all together you got. One more time. Then you're going to go to the E chord. All right, so the pattern is. Now, after you do that, there's a little cool trick, and he basically is walking up E chord inversions. And what you're going to do is you're going to mute out the A string with either your 2nd finger or your 3rd finger, because you're going to walk up. Okay, and what you do is you go, this is all G and D strings. So it's G1, D2, G2, D4, and then you're going to go same strings, but now you're going to add the B string 5th fret in there. Same pattern. Alright, so let's get into the verse. Verse is pretty easy. It's super cool. Same kind of strum pattern. A little bit. Actually, I lied. It's nothing similar. But it's got some funky chords, okay? The first one. Pretty easy. So you're going to do a C sharp minor. Sometimes people do C sharp minor 7. Now there's a really cool guitar-only version of this song on YouTube, so check it out. Super cool. You can hear just the guitar. So I think it's just C sharp minor. Could be mistaken though. All right, same kind of thing. Then you take this chord, and now you're only going to do 2 frets on 2 strings. You're going to do the 6th fret on the D, and then the 3rd fret on the A. Now you can add the G string 5th fret if you want. Alright, but if that's hard, just do those 2. But it sounds cool if you can get that G in there. Now this next chord is the doozy, okay? And I have no idea what it's called, but it's tricky. So you're going to go A string, 2nd fret. With your pinky, you're going to catch the 3rd fret on the D. You're going to have the G 1st fret, and then your ring finger is going to get the 2nd fret of the B. Okay, so you got it. Now the last chord, or second to last chord, is going to be your 1st fret on the A and the G with your 1st and 2nd fingers, and then the 2nd fret on the D and B with your 3rd and 4th. Okay. So all together you got. Now, it can sound like a train wreck if you get it wrong. So what you want to do is really target those middle 4 strings on especially these 2 chords. And what you can do is use this finger right here to mute out the low E string, or your thumb. Okay, then you're going to do an A chord, but you're going to leave the B string open. So you got the B and E open. And then you're going to go back to our cool E walk up. So let's get into the chorus. Now the chorus is just basic chords. It's pretty easy. You're gonna have the C sharp minor to an E chord. Now instead of doing the A here with the B and E open, we're gonna do it here. Okay, so picture yourself doing an A bar chord right here, but lift up the first finger so the B and E are open. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go down to a G sharp suspended chord. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pinky off and put it on the G string. And then make a regular G sharp chord. Okay, and those are all the chords. Now it sounds like this. Okay, so what you're going to do is do a strum pattern that's kind of like this. Okay. You can do down, up, or you can go. Okay, so one of those two. So you go C sharp minor to E, A chord up here with the suspended, so it's B and E open. Now I'm just gonna go one hit down. You gotta let every string ring on this one. So on that first one, let the suspended chord ring and then come back and strum on. Okay, so we got. Back to the A. Back to the E. Back to the A. Back to our G sharp. Back to A. And a good strum on the E. Okay, so the whole thing, it starts with C sharp, minor, goes to E. Okay, now you're going to go back and forth between these 3 chords. A, G sharp suspended, G sharp, back to A, back to E. Do the whole thing again with the A, G sharp suspended, back to A. Okay, I think that's the right amount of times, but that's how it goes. So that E, A, G sharp part just repeats. I think it's 2 times or 3 times, something like that. But those are the chords. Then you come back and you come out of the chorus with a good E. And you can go. Something like that. Those are all the different parts. I'm not sure if it adds that, to tell you the truth. I'm going off of memory here. I've played this song before, but some of the parts are hazy. These are all the parts to the songs. I just don't know if you add that at the end. Yeah, you do. at the end, it adds that part a couple times, right? When we go to the A suspended, we go here. Does it once, goes back to A, and then does this part twice. Right, now more comments. Like, I love this era of music, so in the comment section below, you know, whether it's this band or Pumpkins, I mean, there's a million good bands in this era. Leave them in the comments below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Yes, way to go. Again, if you're new, welcome. Big hug. Everybody gets a hug at the end of the video. We try to keep it light and positive here at PapastachePop, so even if you got a criticism, keep it light. You know, we don't want everybody fighting down below. Also, there's that strum video in the description box below. There will always be a link to a video that is not on YouTube in the description box, as well as other links like my website and all that kind of stuff, how you can get a hold of me. Over there, it's Papastache 102, and that's all like the rock, classic rock, metal, solos, all that kind of stuff. It's a whole nother channel with like 300 more videos over there. So check that out as well. And I think, oh yeah, if you like what you see, spread the word, share the videos. That totally helps. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. We'll catch you next time.